Hello, everybody. Blaze here with some more Starcraft Mass Recall. So, last time we got started on the Protoss campaign, and yeah, we got to see. First of all, we got to meet Phoenix, the Eternal Badass.
Yay.
We got to direct his blades against the Zerg for the first time, and we got to build up a base, and then we got to side with him again against a Cerebrate, which we utterly murdered. Or did we?
Not for long.
As we're about to find out if this loading bar ever starts moving again. I'm not going to sing the song. I'm not going to do it. If I start singing the song, the loading bar will just sit right there until I am finished and never move. I will not do it. There, it started moving. If I had started singing, it would not have done that.
We just have to stare at the loading bar intensely until it gets so embarrassed that it starts going through some progress.
Staring intensifies.
Executor, I bring news most dire. The Cerebrate that we thought we had killed has arisen again. The creature's battered form was reincarnated despite the considerable damage we inflicted upon it. Even now, the Cerebrate drives its brood in preparation for their next offensive.
It is as I feared.
Holy shit, we reduced it to a bloody paste and it's getting back up again.
Yeah.
The Conclave will not soon forget his wanton betrayal. Nevertheless, we must stand resolute. For attacking defenseless Cerebrates is not the way of true Protoss warriors. We shall overcome the entire swarm with the might and the fury that is our heritage. Executor, we shall lead our main strike force to the province of Sion, which has fallen to the Zerg. It's time the Zerg felt the wrath of the Sons of Ire. Praetor Phoenix will remain here with a small detachment and guard Antioch from any further assaults.
Adun be with you, Executor. Bring swift death to the enemies of Ire.
I think Eldaris underestimates the entire swarm.
Is that Eldaris or is that someone else?
No, that's Eldaris. That was Eldaris talking. The dude with the incomplete portrait or something.
Right.
Seriously, there's like a hole in his face.
Executor Artanis.
Yes, that is actually the character that is canonically who we are playing at this point, who we are representing.
And then through Brood War, it's Celendis that we take on the role of, right?
I don't think it's actually been confirmed that it was Celendis during Brood War. That is the general sort of public consensus at this point, though, is that it was that we are Celendis during Brood War and through the Dark Enslavers, whatever the hell that campaign was. The second part of that, the second Alan Shazar campaign. That was not part of the main stuff. Yes, now we get scouts, expensive motherfucking things, but hey, they work sometimes.
They're more an anti-air unit, if anything.
Even so, there are Corsairs actually. Well, for air versus air, against the light stuff, Corsairs are better because they're more efficient for their cost. The main problem with scouts is that they just cost too fucking much.
You must construct additional pylons.
Yeah, right, those. Because they cost 300 minerals and almost 300 gas. That's ridiculous.
Waiting command.
And like, yeah, they do a lot of damage against air targets, but god damn.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, isn't the cost 300 and over 300 for carriers in StarCraft 2?
I don't know. No, I think scouts are like 275 minerals in Brood War.
As if you think about it, you're spending just as much resources on a quote-unquote scout as you could be spending on a freaking capital class carrier.
I don't... Well, not really, no. Just because you have to spend the extra resources for the carriers on the interceptors. So the carriers actually get a fair bit more expensive. It's actually... Gateway now. And a forge, because why not?
Because cannons. Or am I getting my tech mixed up?
Oh no, forge does enable cannons. But I also want it because just, hey, upgrade. Upgrade, fuck.
Mm-hmm.
And a second gateway because why not?
I just
Also-
think the Protoss are this advanced, like, spacefaring race, and they're getting their asses kicked by a race that hasn't even bothered with the fucking Stone Age.
Stone Age? What's that? We eat everything.
Pretty much.
We shall eat our way across the stars.
What are stones? Can you eat them? Clearly the drones say yes, because they eat minerals on a regular basis.
Oh, and I am sort of stealing a tactic from Jay Barino here in that I'm putting shield batteries in front of my cannons. Because with the way they work in Mass Recall, hey, it works well. So long as you're, putting units with your defenses and not just relying entirely on cannons.
That seems counterintuitive. Let's put the weaker base defense in front?
Actually, no. Shield batteries are actually a fair bit, actually have twice the shields and health.
Really?
Yep.
Also, for the scraping and scratching everyone hears, that's me having some lunch. Or
Yep.
dinner, as the case would be.
Let's pull these guys back a bit. I lost like a good 3-4 zealots there. Ground weapons and singularity charge, dragoon range.
Yay. Now, do shield batteries work on buildings with the auto heal?
No.
Okay.
But yeah,
'Cause I was
photon
gonna
cannons
see
have photon cannons in terms of like shield and health have 100 over 100, and they cost 150 minerals. Whereas shield batteries, they can't fire back, but they cost 100 minerals and are 200 over 200.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. And of course, the whole restoring shields thing.
Well, I was gonna think if they could heal structures as well, you could just have a net of shield batteries restoring each other's shields as they get attacked, while the cannons will just blast away.
That would just be hilarious.
I-
But like, if they could restore building shields, it would probably be a sort of same sort of deal with the Arbiter. They can't do it on themselves, and they can't be healed by that ability, sort of thing.
That would be lame.
Okay, I thought that one of my scouts was dying at an alarming speed there. Nope, turns out it was the cannon underneath it.
And I'm like, wow, that's dying fast. And was that a scout? No, that was something underneath it.
Yeah, it's like, oh no, my scout, I pull back. Wait a minute. Whatever it was just died, and I still have 3 scouts. Oh, that was the cannon under there. Okay.
I was about to say, too, it looks like the Zerg don't give a shit for your shield batteries and are just going straight for the cannons.
Well, it's not even so much to, like, provide a barrier to the cannons. It's to help keep the units that are helping defend the cannons alive. Let's wander over here with some dudes.
Oh, look, nifty structures.
You bet they don't do anything.
They're just sort of there and on fire.
Mm-hmm. Are they on fire? Oh, yeah. Well, they are.
Upgrade complete. Confirmed. She house waiting instructions.
It's weird. Dragoons are a fire support unit, and yet they're faster than Zealots.
Only until I get the Zealot leg upgrade. Now that I've cleared that little area out, let's make another Nexus right here.
There goes another can.
Surprising nobody. Cannons are brittle fucking things, which is why most people don't build defensive matrices consisting entirely of 50 million cannons. Because it is an expensive affair to keep that sort of thing supplied with cannons.
At least until Starcraft 2, where cannons actually have armor.
Even then. Start setting up a minor defense here, and because it is always amusing, I'm also going to... Well, I'll just sort of let you wait and see for that.
Hmm? What shenanigans are these?
You'll see. You know what? Just because... Let's make a Stargate, too. And while I touched on it before, I didn't really show it in detail. Once that finishes building, I will
Yeah.
give you a better look at that. And yeah, this is what shenanigans I'm referring... Oh, hello. Ah! Scourge!
Yeah, they are banelings with wings, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, they are, and they blew up one of my scouts.
The original banelings.
Ah,
Yep, they take offense.
they blew up my shenanigans. Add a second
Okay,
shenanigan.
I see what your shenanigans are.
Because that is right in range of that Zerg assimilator thing. Extractor, that's what it's called.
Backdoor banditry.
Also, yes, the custom Stargate model. It looks more like the original. Simply put. And it's
I
a neat
like the StarCraft 2 Stargates, truth told.
That's fair. But yes, behold. First of all, it's taken out the spore colony right here. Now it works on this son of a bitch. Let's send a few of you guys. Over here.
Distribute your resources a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Looks like
Oh,
I
they've
chose a
come
good time
say
to
hi.
set. I chose a good time to set this up. Get a little bit closer in.
Upgrade complete.
Set up a third gateway.
A third gateway pulls up a shield battery.
Shut up. But yeah, scouts, 275 minerals, 100. Okay, I severely overestimated their gas cost, but yeah. Still, 275 minerals for a scout.
Yeah.
That's a bit much.
My life for ire. Is my life for ire.
Yeah, got a decent number of defenders over here.
Teleport successful.
Yep, and one more scout grid.
My life for ire.
For now, just loading up on zealots, because zealots, all of the zealots. A nifty little custom Citadel of a Dune model right there. Off to the side.
Which has a really weird portrait.
You need the wireframe, or?
The unit portrait.
That is the High Templar model portrait in this one, because in the original Starcraft, the High Templar portrait was all shrouded in shadow and stuff for some reason.
Which was weird.
It's just to make them like vague and mystical and stuff, sort of thing. Mostly I just saw their big glowing eyes.
This is true. And you sort of looked at them from time to time and wondered, are you a good guy or are you evil?
Let's start moving out.
This is time for ass kicking awesome.
What is this? Why are you guys gathering over there? Oh, hey, would you look at this?
More dudes.
Ah, more Scourge. Ah! Dragoons! Dragoons, get out of there! Ah! Oh, okay. Dragoons survived. What? Expensive they may be, but scouts are still helpful here. Oh, hey, that's an Ultralisk. Pull back. I'm actually just gonna screw it. Just send the scouts back. Oh, hey, would you look at that? Ambushed. A damn good thing I'm preparing more defenses at home.
Because those Dragoons are probably as good as dead by this point. Or
Probably.
not? I guess the Zerg is intent or keen on derping.
Look, because Red probably just doesn't have a whole hell of a lot to attack them with at this point. And anything it does, it's sending like as it makes it.
sunken colony.
Yeah, see, now these dragoons are dead. And with White's forces right there, I couldn't run them away either. So you were right, they were doomed.
I thought White was actually just going to loop his forces around and take the dragoons from behind.
Oh god, no. The AI don't come to each other's defense in this sort of thing.
That's kind of mean of them.
I'm just not programmed to. He's not attacking me, why should I worry?
Sounds like, kind of sounds like the online community for Starcraft 2, honestly.
Yeah. Sounds like humanity in general.
That's true.
Social commentary, haha! Wait to have a bit bigger force. Got all my upgrades. But yeah, there really is nothing for me to do at this point, but just pump dudes out.
And for as much as the Protoss want to go on about how they maintain the balance of the worlds that they protect and so on and so forth, they consume a shitload of resources just like the Terrans and the Zerg. Probably even worse than the Terrans or Zerg because their units individually are a bit more capable, aren't they?
I don't know. Well, there's no question that individually, Protoss units tend to be superior. It's just that they're more expensive.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's try moving out again. Now, is there a big-ass white force waiting for me? Yes, there is! One would think that they would only send their units there if they're, like, about to attack or something, but no, it just seems like they just straight up send all their units there the minute they're created. If it's ever going to be used for an attack, it just goes there straight away. Well, let's focus fire this shit. Take out this damn sunken colony. More sunken colonies.
But we are swarming them with bodies, so we don't care.
Pretty much. This is not a very Protoss way to go about it. I'm using Zerg tactics as Protoss. This should not be working, and frankly, realistically, it really isn't. This is costing. And any sort of realistic actual match, this would be far too expensive to do it like this. This would be far too costly a victory.
Because a smart Zerg would be swarming your dudes with Zerglings.
Basically. My zealots are bringing a squad of Mutalisks home to play. Let's play! Yeah, just a couple zealots here just hacking and slashing at a bunch of larvas. Like, die, damn you! stupid bugs. How the fuck are you not dead? I've hit you 15 times with my blades. No, I don't need it. Oh god, this is my mistake. I don't think I'll be making any more scouts. Scouts really don't do well on this mission, at least not against white.
Because white actually has it in gear. They have hydralisks, they have scourges.
Huh. Looks like Red's final attack intercepted the dudes that I was sending from my secondary base. Oops. Let's test the waters here, shall we? Now, one reason I'm just completely abandoning the idea of having scouts at this point is because White's base just has a shit ton of spore colonies and scourge everywhere. Do.
Oh look, scourges. It's a good thing I don't have any air units, huh?
Yeah. But yeah, it's just sort of this cloud of dragoons just sort of annihilating everything, so there's not really a whole lot to say at this point, aside from, yay, look at all them pretty blue lights.
Yup. These are pretty much my tactics in Starcraft 1, was swarm it with dragoons, as ineffective as it usually was.
Because dragoons are among those dudes that deal half damage to small units. So, against a marine, a dragoon instead of doing 20 damage would instead be dealing 10.
And yet, in the one cinematic where they're featured, the dragoons incinerate the humans in like one shot.
To be fair, those humans aren't wearing armor.
True.
All the buildings must go. Kill the greatest fire. Kill the last spore colony. Woo!
Executor, Antioch is under attack by overwhelming Zergs.
Praetor, you must hold your position for as long as possible. Fight on, brave Phoenix, and know that the gods watch over you. Entaro Adun.
Phoenix, no! And yeah, at this point, a cinematic would play where Phoenix is tragically struck down.
AKA his psi blades inexplicably stop working.
I don't know. Don't know, not my business. I'm whatever. This is Blaze signing off.
Bye bye.